Swear on everything that selecting your workplace for the percent of neurodivergent people who interview you is 100% more reliable than anything else. I'm a huge fan of saying that you should always treat every employee like they are neurodivergent. I'll stay on top of that hill because it benefits everybody. And I made a video about this recently because we were talking about this in my weekly lives that we do on my school. And I posted a synopsis about it. And I have gotten some fabulous comments on this YouTube video. Some of them are people asking questions like, what about this? What about this? What about this? But some of them are fabulous, like this person here saying, I'm not autistic, but I do like the idea of treating everyone as if they're neurodivergent very much. I had someone complained terribly about how badly my emails were written. She complained about one in particular and escalated it to my manager. By this point, my manager had been giving me lots of guidance on how to write emails, and I had been making an effort to make sure that I was keeping a friendly tone and so. Keep in mind, I have an English degree. My manager asked for a copy of the email, which I provided, and couldn't find anything wrong with it. And that's the thing. Sometimes you're not actually doing anything wrong. As near as my manager could figure, or myself, what was really irritating this person is that I was pointing out things that she should have figured out for herself. So there wasn't anything actually wrong with my emails. It was just that I was calling this person on her bluff. I hate it when communication styles get confused with communication ability. Most often, it's a sign that the other person isn't communicating very well. Someone telling you what you don't want to hear does not make them a bad communicator. And this is why a lot of people don't like autistic folks or ADHD folks, because autistic folks say things very directly and ADHD people might blurt something out. The impulsivity. ADHD is just the magic. Having workplaces where people communicate and where people can be different, and as long as the common goals and objective are reached, and there may be different ways of doing that, is good for everybody. We have this concept that's especially rampant in Western societies like the US, that if you do something good for one person, that it takes something away from others. And that's not the case, especially with things like neurodiversity. People benefit from having clear communication. People benefit from having time to just focus and not be back-to-back meetings or have the little pings going off on the computer all the time. Treat all your employees like they're neurodivergent and you will make your life easier and their lives easier. They won't even have to out themselves and deal with that stigma.